Hey y'all, so as y'all know, last game, clutch game, y'all. We came up in there clutch, you know what I'm saying? Me and my team, we beat the Miami Heat last game, you know what I'm saying? To get our first W of the doggone series. We knew doggone well we did not want to go down 3-zip against the Miami Heat. We did not want to do that. But now we are preparing. Cause I'm sitting over here, I'm watching film, looking at screenshots, you know what I'm saying? ESPN is going crazy right now. They watching your boy, they like, yo, this Miami Heat and Washington Wizards series gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? And the team, man, we just so hungry and motivated. Again, like I said, we might be a young team, but we're hungry and motivated to beat these Miami Heat teams. Like we're not just gonna lay down, and let them just beat us, like for real, for real. So now we just gotta get ready for game 4. And that's what we about to do right now. So let's go ahead and let's get straight into it.
Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The Wizards have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Heat. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Alright, and we get straight into the doggone game, man. First possession of the game, just going straight off the doggone fast break, y'all. Not even gonna lie. We just got a tip off, and they was just not prepared. Dwayne Wade, get dunked on, bro. I'm doing another doggone screen right here as it was no games. Like, we had to play. My goodness, I'm throwing alley-oops to Avery Blatch, bro, again. You know, this team, we can really get going. Get dunked on. And we just came out here strong. I scored the first 10 points from my team. 10 out of 12 points, bro. Like, it was... I came out of this first quarter really wanting to gun and really set the tone for really both teams to let them know, like, nah, like, the Washington Wizards, we coming out here to compete. We not coming out here to lay down nothing. Get dunked on as I cross over Dwayne Wade and I dunk on LeBron James and Chris Bosh. Just let the statement go through the doggone building, bro. And then that was basically the doggone first half. Like, literally, we was dunking, we was getting it going. But it was still a close matchup. Miami Heat was still competing. I mean, again, they still have a good team. I'm not going to sit here and act like we was just spanking them. Like, nah, we ain't getting to that level just yet. But we still had a close game. Second quarter came around. I was still dunking because the paint was just wide open. It didn't matter what the heck they were trying to do. We kept running those pick and rolls, and they couldn't really stop the pick and roll. So I just kept going with it. Me and JaVale McGee connected right there on that alley-oop play right there. Because we just know that exploit on defense is that the pick and roll offense. And then they just can't guard the paint. As I'm sitting right here, I'm switching hands. LeBron is dead on me like he's been on me all series long. And I'm switching hands. As they double team me in the paint, I just have to find a way to score right there. It was perfect for me. Again, like I said, they cannot guard the paint as well. So we just know that we had to, we just had to attack and drive. But then Udonis Haslem, oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, he showed us where he was from when he dunked like that. In the first half, I had 37 points. John Wall had 12. LeBron had 26 points. D-Wade had 13 at the end of the first half. They was actually up by a few points, 70-64 at the end of the first half. But we came in the third quarter, and I was just like, okay, we got to light up the tempo. And I dunked on Ray Allen. Sit down, bro. I dunked on that man. That man got dunked on so hard, bro. He wanted to go back to Boston right now. That's exactly how you feel right now. I'm telling y'all. Now, the game is still close. Again, like I said, the paint is wide open. I'm going to dunk it every doggone time. Because, again, if the paint's open, I'm dunking on Ray Allen. They go call timeout. We still down by 6 points. And then later on in the third quarter, we got down even more points because they was just gunning Miami Heat. They started really locking up the paint. And it was forcing me to pass more. I still found ways, to dunk and transition and, get the game back close. And so that's what we basically did. LeBron was setting the tone too, grabbing rebounds, dunking on JaVale McGee, my center. Now we was up by 3. And we had to come in clutch because we had to come back a little bit because they was up by like 12 points for a little while, and they had their own little run. LeBron James getting that and one play on Nick Young. He started screaming. And at Miami, you can see the crowd in the background. They getting lit right now. They know LeBron James about to tie up the game at the free throw line, as he does right there. So then, close to the end of the third quarter, we get a block, and this is the best highlight of the doggone game. Literally, get him right there, pump fake. How about you sit down? I don't know why that man tried to jump with me, bro. Jump man, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know why. Like, I got the Jordans on for a reason. This is like my 2 and 3. Like, I don't know why you tried to jump with me, bro. He made a big mistake trying to jump with me. I don't know who told him that it was acceptable to jump with me. And JaVale McGee is locking up that paint a little bit, you know what I'm saying? As JaVale McGee is really just discovering and rejuvenate his career right now. You know what I'm saying? Third quarter, I had 20 points, 7 to 17. They kind of slowed me down a little bit. I wasn't scoring as much as I did in the first half, but I was still finding ways to score on the fast break because we just kept getting steals. That fourth quarter came, and they couldn't really hold the basketball like that until later on in the fourth quarter. Later on in the fourth, they was holding it down a little bit, but we was still. This game was still like close. I had 72 at this point. The game was still close. We was down by 3. As you can see right here, a minute left to go in the fourth quarter. Now, this is when the game really got tight because, again, Miami was still coming. Like, I know we've been dunking and hitting threes and hitting layups and stuff like that, but this game, like, after that first quarter, they really was, like, Miami was really showing us, like, okay, now they ain't giving up at all. Like, at all. And so now we coming down 50 seconds left in the doggone game. So now this is when it's what ESPN would like to call crunch time. And I'm going in and I got fouled by Chris Bosh. I'm so glad I got fouled by Chris Bosh too. I'm going up in here to tie the game and take a 1-point lead with 47 seconds left. Now, this means the world right now because with us being up by 1 point, all we gotta do is just play some good doggone defense and we can win this doggone game. But then, well, Brandon Jennings striked again. I thought I timed my block right, but I guess I just didn't, and he got me with the pump fake and took the lead. And we ain't called timeout. I just ran straight in. All right, and as you see, like I told y'all earlier in the game, they're clamping up the paint, making sure that I'm not gonna get in there so easily. If I am gonna get in there, I'm gonna get hit. And so I'm, still trying to find a way to get up in there because I'm not trying to take no wild shot. And I found Avery Blacks, and he hit the layup off the backboard. Again, like I said, all series long, we know that they've been struggling to guard the pick and roll. Now, this was the most controversial call of the doggone game right here. This is what changed everything right here. Just watch this play, y'all. Look at this. They called an illegal screen. Mind you, there's 4 seconds left in the game. And LeBron was pissed. I never seen LeBron so pissed. Now, y'all remember that game against the Celtics and he got fouled and he was pissed? LeBron was physically pissed. Like, you can see it in his face. Look at his face. Look at that man's face. As he had no other choice but to foul and just hope I miss both free throws. But obviously, I'm an official free throw shooter. Like, I'm not going to miss my free throws. What I look like? And so LeBron was sitting up there at the free throw line. He was visibly pissed at the refs as he felt like they had called a stupid call. But we was happy. I mean, we got the dub, 142 to 139. And my teammates, we was happy. We tied up the doggone series. We did not want to go down 3-1. This series, we're not taking no for an answer. That's basically the whole motto of this doggone series. We're not taking no for an answer, and neither are we just gonna sit back and just let the more experienced team just cakewalk us. And then the excuse is, oh, we're a young team. Nah. That's not us, bro. We set the tone. We come up in here. It's playoff time. Get dunked on. It is absolutely playoff time. And my teammates came in clutch. As you can see, Avery Black, JaVale McGee hit clutch layups. I got all the doggone, like, my teammates. I was just so proud of them this game because when push came to sub in that fourth quarter, they was really like playing good defense in the paint. The interior defense right there in the fourth quarter really really was a statement because I had been dunking the whole game, getting layups, getting inside the paint. Um, it didn't matter what they were doing. I was just drawing the foul. I was getting contacts. Like it did not matter. My teammates, they just came in clutch because by the time that fourth quarter came, they were like, okay, you know what, we're going to make sure we lock up the paint. We're going to force him to shoot. And that's fine if you force me to shoot, but if my jump shot is off like it was in this game, I know the choice but to just keep driving. And so I was driving, but John Wall came in clutch too. Like all my teammates came in clutch. Like they really did. John Wall was hitting shots. Nick Young was hitting shots left and right. And we just came up in here, but the media, they didn't really try to respect our win. They felt like, just like LeBron felt like, that game, that pick and roll, that illegal screen that was called at the end of the game was very controversial, and they felt like that basically the refs basically gave us the game with 4 seconds left in the game. We was up by 1, and it was a terrible call. They felt like Chris Bosh he didn't set an illegal screen. He felt like it was a normal screen, and they felt like if they had got that screen, they would have won the game. For me, it's just like, it's controversial, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say no one would have beat me. Heck no. If there's still time left on the clock, you gotta deal with me in clutch time, and I'm making the game-winning shot. As I have a history of making game-winning shots in this career, as y'all know. Your boy is clutch. So if they leave time on the clock, Chris Bosh gets that screen or whatever, gets a quick layup or whatever, okay, that's fine. We call timeout. I get the ball, and I game it on y'all in the playoffs. It's that simple. That's how I looked at it. But I was just glad we got the win. Either or, this game was going to be tough. We already was down 2-0. We fought our way to tie this series back up. And for the media to try to discredit what we have gone through to compete in this series really low-key pissed me off, because I was like, we was down 2-0 against LeBron, the big three Heat. Like, and they got better over the season. They got Brandon Jennings and Ray Allen. Like, they have a super team over here. And we just tied up the series against them. Like, and y'all gonna sit up here and try to say that the NBA gave us a win? What? Nah, man, that's a false narrative. But the Miami Heat still came to play. The big three had a great game. Brandon Jennings had a great game. We just made sure. We just gotta guard the 3 ball, man. That man cannot miss threes. I don't know what it is. It's like Brandon Jennings just turned to Steph Curry. Like, I don't know what it was. He can't miss a doggone 3. It doesn't matter if it's contested or if it's wide open. Especially if it's wide open, it's gonna go in. But when it's contested and all you do is put your hand up and he's making it, pisses me off. But I had 76 points. I had 10 turnovers. I had 22 assists. Fourth quarter came, I had 19 points. LeBron James had 35. Brandon James had 30. D Wade had 29 points. All of them in the second half. Brandon Jennings had 25 points. We ended up winning the game 142 to 139. And I'm averaging 67 points in this series alone. So make sure y'all keep comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on that post notification bell just so you can keep up with the video.